Yeah, back in this joint, man. I actually got a got a little had a little technical difficulties in this joint, but we're back in here, episode 52 of the
All
Jock
right.
Johnson podcast. Got the
Mhm.
gang in here full effect today.
Yeah, yeah.
Got a
Yep.
special guest in the house. Definitely gonna bring him on momentarily. But for
All
those of
right.
you that hadn't checked out the podcast, check it out. It's available here on YouTube channel, Jock Johnson Podcast LLC. Y'all check it out. Also, check out the latest episode we dropped a couple days ago. Check it out. I know a lot of people probably don't know about the solar panels and all that, but some great information was given on that episode by my man Marcus Coburn. Did a hell of a job explaining that. So, if you hadn't checked
Mhm.
it out, check it out. It's available. All right, got a special guest in the building. And this brother, another hometown homie in the building. We had a hometown homie last week. We got another one this week. And we're going to bring him on because this man has made some hell of an accomplishments and doing some great things.
Okay.
So we're going to bring him on. And by the way, here he is, my man, Rion Young. We're going to bring him on, y'all. So hold on just a split. Let's bring him in the building, y'all.
Come on in the house, brother.
Come on in there.
Yeah, bring him on in, man. I'm having some technical difficulties a little bit here.
All
So
right.
just give me a split second here. But yeah, he's in. He's in. Shit, I'm gonna do that shit again, man.
Yeah.
What's up,
Stop.
Again.
Rion? What's up, Doc?
Nobody better recognize
What's
Yeah.
going on, y'all?
Nothing much, Doc. You doing all right?
Oh
Got you
yeah,
in
man.
here,
Ready to
man.
get this thing rolling.
Yeah.
No
you. Yeah.
doubt, man.
Yes, sir.
Got you in the building, man. I can remember back when I started doing podcasting in 2019, using to the music and all, doing your music thing. And we had plans to bring you on the show, and it didn't happen. For some obvious reason, it didn't happen. But we got you in this motherfucker today. We got you in here today,
Yeah.
man, and
Right.
glad to have you on, man, because you are, man, you've accomplished a great deal, man. You've got a large following behind you, and we support you a great deal. So why not bring you on and give you your flowers, man? So
Yeah.
Oh
today
yeah, for
is
sure.
your
I appreciate that.
today is your
Yeah.
day, man. Uh, you know, back to the music thing. We're gonna get into a lot more too, besides the music, but the music thing, man, you was doing your thing with the music, bro. I got to give it to you, man, and very, very supportive of you. I know these guys are too. So, tell us a little bit about yourself, and uh, and then we'll talk a little bit about the music, man.
Yeah, man. You already know, man. They know who it is. They don't. I don't need no introduction, man. It's Rion Young from Louisville, Mississippi. If you from Mississippi, you know who I am. You
Hmm.
know what I'm saying? I now I'm a recruiting analyst. Uh, a very instrumental guy in the Louisville community. You know what I'm saying? In the schools all over the state of Mississippi. I'm sorry, y'all hear my baby in the background. He ripping and
All
running,
good.
but he know how to
Bless your
stay out the
heart,
way.
there.
Yeah.
It's
You
all
know what
good.
I'm saying? But yeah, man, like I said, man, I'm a recruiting analyst now. That's what I do. You know what I'm saying? Before then, I was doing the music, but now I'm doing, helping kids get their name out there in football. Sports writer. I cover games and all that type of stuff, man. So, anything sports writing, that's what I'm dealing with right now.
Yeah, that's what's up, bro. Man,
Yeah.
you came a long way, bro. You've done some great things, man. You constantly doing some great things. And I want to touch on the music too before we go on because uh, what inspired you, man, to start doing music? By the way, what age you were when you started doing it?
Well, I mean, you know what I'm saying? If you know my family, then, what I'm saying? My uncle Pete, my granddaddy, you know what I'm saying? My first cousin, Tracy.
Mhm.
All them guys right there, you know what I'm saying, was heavy, into gospel music. So, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying, the music always have been in my life. And
Mhm.
my daddy my mama married Michael Fraser, you know what I'm saying, in '96. They've been together since '92.
Mhm.
Uh, so my daddy, you know what I'm saying, I say that because, I call both of them daddy. So, sometimes
Yeah.
I have to break down which one I'm talking about. But, my daddy, so he bought me a keyboard, me and my brother a keyboard when we was
Mhm.
about 12 or 13, and we started making beats and stuff. But Cindy B actually got dipped into the music before me, you know what I'm saying? And he made me get into it. So, you know what I'm saying? When Cindy B was like, we was in like eighth, ninth grade, man, he was already recording music and stuff like that. So, you know what I'm saying? Cindy B had been on it like 3 years before me. And one day we were just sitting there. It was my senior year of high school, and I got into it seriously. I dropped that Louisville stand up song, and that Louisville stand up song was actually a song that was known all around the state, not just Louisville, because of how much energy it had. You know what I'm saying? B Woo and
Mhm.
Beat Preacher made the beat. Man, them guys had so much energy in their beat, man. You know, so I was on campus one day and I remember seeing a guy from Florida riding around bumping that song. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So, and anything that I've been in, I've taken it seriously. You know what I'm saying? The music is something that I really thought that I could have made it in. You know what I'm saying? If I probably had more money to invest, the knowledge that I gained towards the time that I got around the point where I wasn't doing it no more. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Or wasn't just recording on a daily basis no more. Because I ain't gonna say I just ain't doing it no more. Because actually, Mike Hustle from Jackson. I don't know if y'all ever heard of him or not, but that's a Jackson artist that y'all need to check out.
Mhm.
Me, him, and Cindy B recorded a song together maybe in 2019, 2020. I can't remember.
Yeah.
Uh, it's my song, you know what I'm saying? But I'm letting Mike release it as one of his singles. You know what I'm saying? Uh, to start off, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be I think it's just, because of how music is nowadays. I think he
Yeah.
said somebody's just gonna be the first and second verse, which is me and him. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna work on later, trying to put out the whole version that got Cindy B on it. So for a lot of people that love my music, you know what I'm saying, I ain't really even told nobody that yet. You know what I'm saying? Mike,
Yeah.
he sent me the graphic for it the other day. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm actually, for people who've been missing me or wanting to hear my voice, I'm actually got another single coming out. It's called Break 'em Off. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? We B Woo remade that Break 'em Off with Master P,
Oh
Bun
yeah.
B, and
Oh,
Pimp C. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And I
Right.
make sure I send y'all the track when
ooh,
we get
yeah,
off,
let
you
me
know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, yeah. We ain't
Right.
change it up too much, you know what I'm saying? We ain't changed it
Yeah.
up too much. The hook is still the same. I came in, I came in and came in about like Master P did, and just kind of flipped it my own way, you know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
right before I had got done with the music, you know what I'm saying, I was kind of finding myself, and I knew, I had started having consultations with Kamikaze, if y'all remember him from
Yeah.
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 Crooked
Yeah.
Letter,
Yeah.
you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And he was actually, you know what I'm saying, my guy, and with him being a guy from that era, he was
Right.
telling me that, what I'm saying, I needed to settle in with being the young OG, you know what I'm saying, in the music. So I had started, so I had kind of got real comfortable with uh doing the old school '90s, you know what I'm saying, flow. I had really got into, so I had another song. I had did a few songs where we had sampled like some '90s hits from the South, you know what
Right.
I'm saying. So
Yeah.
Mhm.
yeah, once I had got into that, you know what I'm saying, I realized kind of where I was, but I had just kind of stopped once it got on.
Yeah.
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I got a question for you.
Mhm.
I noticed you were talking about the keyboard that you had got. All I want to know was it the keyboard similar to the one DJ had on Hustle and Flow from the pawn shop?
Yeah, yeah, that's real talk. Nah, that's
Real
real
deal.
talk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I
dead
know how
deal.
you is, cuz I know you joking, but nah, that's real talk. It was just like that. It was just like that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? It was just
Okay,
like that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? We started making beats on that motherfucker right there
that's
for
what's
real.
up.
Right.
That's what's
You know
up.
what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
That's what's up.
On Pop Flat Road. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? About
that's
this
what's up.
this about '01. This
Yeah.
about
Yeah,
'01. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And to be real, bro, I'm glad I thought about it like that. So the first time I seen a beat made on a computer was probably like around '01, '02 in
Okay.
Atlanta when B Woo was staying in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Because
Okay.
B Woo didn't move back to Mississippi to like, B Woo left and went to Atlanta like in the late '90s, like '97, '98. That's where he
Okay.
picked up on the music at. You know what I'm saying? So, you got to realize my first time hearing Gucci Mane was riding with B Woo and his mama Sunfire in like '01, '02. So you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? We was doing music then. This before Gucci Mane was hot at anything. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
And B Woo had the Zaytoven, you know what I'm saying, influence way
Oh
back
yeah.
then.
That was
You feel
up.
what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
we was doing the music then, you know what I'm saying? I just like I said, we didn't have the resources that we have now. We didn't have the knowledge that we have now. You know what I'm saying? Because I be seeing a
Right.
lot of these young guys now, and I be wanting to give them a little game, but I know they probably be looking like, shit, how you gonna give me some game and you ain't even make it? But you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like I tell anybody, man, you know what I'm saying? I eased up a little bit because you know what I'm saying. I was when I was doing music, you know what I'm saying. I mean, you know what I'm saying? We live a life, you know what I'm saying? You done live, everybody done live their life, everybody done did things they ain't supposed to do. So when I was doing music, you know what I'm saying, I was doing a lot of shit I wasn't supposed to be doing, you feel me? I'm just gonna say it like that. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? When I met my youngest son, mama, I was calling myself getting ready to try to be ready to be a married man and
Yeah.
a father, you know what I'm saying, and all that type of shit.
Yeah.
So, a lot of things that I was doing that was coinciding with the music, you feel me? I was trying to cut it out for her. And,
Yeah.
so I could, kind of get myself together. I ain't gonna say for her, but you know what I'm saying? I hate to say that, but for myself, you know what I'm saying, and,
Right.
and, and to be a family man. And that's
Right.
how, you know what I'm saying, I ended up straying away from the music. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Yeah.
But the way media works, the way the game works nowadays, like I said, I ain't necessarily saying I'm through with the music. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Because like I said,
Right.
it ain't nothing to go record a song and drop a song tomorrow. But
Right.
like I said, as far as just consider myself like a head on artist, you know what I'm saying? That ain't I don't consider myself that right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, I know you done dropped a number of tracks, man. You done a number of tracks, but let's talk about this album, man. Respect My Grind. Give us a
Hmm.
For
little bit.
sure,
Give us a
for
rundown
sure.
on that one, man. And
So you know what I'm saying? That album right there was uh like I tell people, bro, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to make myself seem too cool or nothing, but Louisville ain't the same. You know what I'm saying? Louisville ain't the same Louisville that it was when we was growing up. We hear
Yeah.
about a lot
Yeah.
more murders and stuff like that
right,
on
Right.
a
Yeah.
on a frequent basis than we
right,
did when we was growing up. You
right,
know what
Right.
I'm
right,
saying? When we
Right.
was growing up, hearing about somebody getting killed was a shock. It
Yeah.
uh it shook the
Yeah.
town and it affected the town for a
Right.
long time.
did.
Hmm.
Nowadays, you know what I'm saying? Nowadays, when you hear about a murder, you know what I'm saying? We done got to the point now where I ain't gonna say it don't move us no more, but it's kind of like, oh, okay, you know what I'm saying? I ain't
Yeah.
gonna say it's like a oh, okay thing, but
Right.
us hearing about a murder ain't the same way it was back in the day. So, you
Right.
know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? You know, that also that was around the time that Hidden Colors was getting everybody. You feel me? It was waking everybody up.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
that's really what that whole album was on. You know what I'm saying? That album was an album that was speaking to people about things that were going on in the world. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you remember the song "Crumbling Herb" on there.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Uh, the last song on there that I had. Minister Farrakhan, I took the clip from the Minister Farrakhan and put it
Mhm.
on there. You know what I'm saying? The song Cold Nights and Lonely Days, the song All My Life, you know what I'm saying? Most of the songs on there were songs that we were doing. Hold on real
Mhm.
quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, so most of the songs on there were, you know what I'm saying, songs that, were songs that I was trying to bring people to light of things that was going on, you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying, in the world at that time. So, and also, you know what I'm saying, that was around the time that I was getting the growth and development community together in Louisville. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
That was around the time, we put some things together. I ain't gonna put nobody's name out there just for,
Right.
you know what
Right.
I'm saying, the
Right.
simple fact of,
Yeah.
pending cases and stuff like that going on.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying? But that was around the time that we were getting the growth and development thing going in the right way. You know what I'm saying? At the crib. So that's why you see the cover that you see, you know what I'm saying? That was it's an I know everybody done heard of the yellow brick road and everything like that. So you know what I'm saying? That's what it is right there. You know what I'm saying? That's just my vision of what the yellow brick road means. You know what I'm saying? You see the diamonds on the side, the
Right.
rubies on the side. You see the black bird with the blue bow tie flying over the yellow brick road.
Mhm.
In the background, you see, you know what I'm saying? It's like you see paradise. You feel me? So, you know what I'm saying? The album cover really, you know what I'm saying, is describing, getting to the other side, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Getting to paradise, getting to better times, getting to better situations. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, that album right there, bro. That album right there that probably was. Oh yeah, 13 of the songs on there were recorded live.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? We recorded the the beat was made live. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Like the beat was made by live instruments. You know what I'm saying? Everything but drums. You know what I'm saying? I produced a few songs on there. That's the only album that I don't produce songs on. You know what I'm saying? So that album right there, man, we put a lot of thought into that album. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like I said, man, that album right there, that's one album right there. I really feel like was a real tough album, man. You know what I'm saying? That's probably the best album I ever did right there. For
That
lyrically.
that album came out what 2013 or something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
2013. So you know what I'm saying? I tell a lot of people, but I think the change in Louisville probably hit around 2014, like when
Mhm.
Louisville started shifting.
Yeah.
Louisville started shifting to, a lot of these young guys around the crib toting pistols and doing shit like that. That shit really started like around 2014.
Mhm.
And that was around the time that I was telling people, I was trying to let people know, like, hey, bro, these kids different. They ain't like us no more. You know what I'm saying? They don't
Yeah.
want to
Right.
fight. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? And shit like that. You feel me? So
Yeah.
yeah, that definitely what that album was getting at and hitting towards right there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now
yeah.
another uh track, man, that I really like, man, and this one here was with Finesse two times
Mm-hmm.
underlay.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. I was listening to that shit the other day, man. I
yeah,
was
for sure.
listening to
So that's probably the most popular single. That's probably one of the most popular singles that I ever had. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, so that was around the time I started taking the music seriously. You feel
Mhm.
me? You know what I'm saying? Cause
Right.
like I said, Finesse two times ain't get on the song for free. So
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That was around
Right.
the time that I had started taking things a little seriously. That's when I had kind of got around to I was talking about doing business with people on the music side and shit like that. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So uh
Because
I think
you seen Kenny out there, didn't you? Hey,
so,
Wonder Boy. Wonder Boy was
yeah,
out there with you. Yes,
Wonder
yeah,
sir.
boy.
He
yeah,
was out there.
Yeah.
I'm saying he was out there with you. That's what I'm saying. When
Me and
Big
Yeah.
Wonder
Preachers,
Boy,
all them Big Whoop, yeah, y'all
Yeah.
y'all was doing the same thing at the same
me and
time.
Wonder
Not,
Boy the same
I'm
DJ.
just saying. I'm not taking away from what you're doing. I'm just saying y'all very familiar because both y'all was on the scene kind of at that at during that time.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. We definitely, you know what I'm saying? We were, you know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, me and Wonder Boy got tracks together that were never released. You know what I'm saying? Like never released.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? Like and we talk about good motherfucking tracks, but what it was, they were never either one of our tracks to release on our own. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? So,
Right.
they never did get out there. You know what I'm saying? Some of them was supposed to be on compilation type albums and shit.
Right.
But matter of fact, we got one of I wish I know it's a good ass song. I just I ain't heard that motherfucker in a while. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like we was definitely we definitely pioneers of guys
Yeah,
actually doing doing
yeah,
Right.
music for real.
yeah.
When you talk about guys that did music for real, you gotta go back to like '03. You feel me? So you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? When you talk about guys doing for real, you know what I'm saying? You got to talk about Lil Jon. You got to talk
Yeah,
about Lil Jon.
Yep.
yeah,
You know what I'm
Sure
saying? You got
do.
to bring Lil Jon up, the
Gotta
real,
bring him up.
the original pioneer. And then
Right.
after him, you know what I'm saying? The only guy that I know would be Travis Coates, TC. You
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
know what I'm
yeah,
saying? I
Yeah.
remember TC
Right.
had a nice CD out. We was in high school. You know what I'm
Was
saying? That
that
was
back
real
like I
smooth.
never look or back at it like a crack at it or something like that?
Yeah, yeah, something like
Man,
that,
that
something
was a
like that.
cold album too. Yeah.
And yeah, it was a very good album. And then you know what I'm saying? You got to give Boot. You got to give Lil
Yeah.
Boot his
Gotta
yes,
give
his
him his
sir.
props.
flowers. Yeah.
Lil Boo,
Yes, sir.
you got to give him his props right there. And so all that right there is like a
In house.
'01 to
Yeah.
'03 if you're talking about originating when they first got
When
started.
it first got
But
started.
if
Real
you
quick.
talk about the originators of music in Louisville, period, we
Yeah.
got started around by '07.
Yeah.
You gotta like when it comes to the originators of music in Louisville, it's Lil Jon, TC, Lil Boot. You got to put all them together, and then after
Yeah.
that, you know what I'm saying? Me, Cindy B, Baby Gator, B
Yeah.
Woo, B
Yeah,
Yeah.
Preacher,
Beat
Wonder
Preacher.
Boy,
yeah,
Premier,
yeah,
Slim. Smooth.
Kenny Culberson.
Yep. Mark
I'm
Turner.
trying to, cause we was all on Gage Street.
Right.
You see
yeah,
what I'm saying? We was all on
yeah.
Gage Street. I
Mm-hmm.
really hate that house got taken away or whatever happened. I don't know what happened. I
Right.
really hate that Big Preacher did not make sure he had that dog. That motherfucking house right there would have been legendary.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What was going on Gage Street,
Yeah.
dog? I'm telling you, bro.
It was a lot of
yeah,
music recorded over
I'm
there.
telling you,
yeah.
bro.
Hey, you
You
was
know
up
what I'm
by
I
saying?
only,
Like,
Louisville,
I
right?
only to get some tracks, man.
we
Get that.
wouldn't, no, we wouldn't, regionally known. No,
No, it wasn't
motherfuckers
like
didn't
that.
know us in the nation or no shit like that.
No,
But what I'm
no.
Yeah,
saying is, when it come down to music in Louisville, period, that house right there is a legendary motherfucking house. Real
Yeah.
motherfucking talk.
Yeah.
Real motherfucking talk. I can't think of the damn address or nothing. I can go right there right now on Gage Street. That's
Yeah.
a real that's a
Seems
legendary
like
house
it was
right there, dog.
109
yeah,
Gay Street. Seems like it was 109 Gay Street. I think that's what it was.
Yeah.
I don't know
yeah.
what it was, but that was
109.
a legendary. That was a
Yeah.
legendary house. That's a legendary house right there, dog.
Yeah.
Lot of good music been made in that house right there, dog.
Yeah. A lot.
Yeah.
Lot of good music. The first time I sampled that song, the first time I sampled Carl Sims' "I'm Trapped,"
Yeah.
we recorded that song in that house.
Oh, that's what's up.
Louisville Stand Up was recorded in that house. Hit That Absolute was recorded
Oh
in that
yeah,
house. The song
Yeah.
I had with Jay Money was recorded in that house.
In that
You
house.
see what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
that's a legendary house right there, dog.
Yeah.
yeah,
That's what's up, man.
And that's during the time Jay Money was on 106 in Park. So when you got
Yeah,
Jay Money
yeah,
on some,
yeah,
that was
yeah.
like
He
a
was, you know
that
yeah.
what I'm
was like
saying?
a
Yeah,
flat
Jay Money,
on your
yeah, yeah.
yeah. So that wasn't no throw on the table type. That was like a real achievement.
Yeah, yeah. Him and Cadillac
Yeah,
Dunn. No, yeah,
them
Yeah.
guys, that's when Baby Gator, you know what I'm saying? Like Baby Gator had the album. You know, remember
Yes.
they went and got Baby Gator album mastered for real and everything.
Yeah.
That's another guy, you know what I'm saying, that you got to give your props,
Real
man. Baby
props.
Gator is a mother dog. That nigga was a real country
Right.
southern spitter.
Yeah.
That intro to that album, the one where he
yeah,
was doing the A through Z,
Right.
Yeah.
Wonder Boy,
Yeah. Hey,
you
I
you
was
you
I was an investor on the album. I drove him up there. I took
that
my
A through
I
Z
took
track.
my
Ooh, look at
took
it.
my bodyguard
Ooh,
up there, dude. It was
bars.
B Woo.
From,
It was
from
me, B
Black
Preacher,
Sheep.
B Woo, Baby Gator, and it was one more. And we all invested on that thing. So we're the financial backing behind it, outside of the producing and Baby Gator doing the writing and recording. That Forbidden Fruit charge that took him to Memphis. We met the dude that does 3-6 Mafia.
Yeah,
The last
no, yeah,
one, Larry Lewis.
his daddy, used to be the engineer at
Right.
Stax Museums back when all the motherfucking real goddamn Johnny
Yeah.
Taylor them and all that shit
Yeah.
was coming through.
Yep.
Keith, what's Keith's last name?
I thought
I
it
can't
was
think of
like
Keith's
Nick.
damn
Yeah,
last name, but yeah,
Nick, Larry Nick.
he mastered all my albums for me.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
the
Yeah.
first.
His daddy was the engineer at Stax Museum. Well, back when it was Stax Studios.
Right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. His daddy was the engineer then, the mastering engineer, not the
Right.
recording engineer, but the mastering
Mastering.
engineer.
Right.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah,
tapped
man.
a
So
lot of
motherfuckers
history
don't
right
even
there.
know, man. That house right there, legendary as a motherfucker, man. Gage
That is.
Street.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
man.
Yeah. It
I can
really is.
think back on the time, man. We supposed to have you on the show back in 2019, man, when we was gonna bring you on, and unfortunately we didn't get to do it. But like I said, man, you here today.
Yeah.
You here today, man, and we definitely want to give you your flowers, bro, because you've been
Yeah.
accomplishing a great deal.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I
Now,
appreciate it.
No
now
doubt.
I know that a lot of things goes on in a lot of cities and towns and all that. And
Yeah.
you got some that really want to step up and try to make the best, try to help
Yeah.
out for the
Right.
town, the city, or whatever, man. And because you see things going on, and we've seen it a lot.
Right.
You just talked about it.
Mhm.
Um, let's talk about the mayor seat, man. When you ran for mayor of the hometown of Louisville, Mississippi, man.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that, man.
Right. So at the time I ran for mayor, you know what I'm saying? It was a collection of people that was behind me. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? And you know what I'm saying? Like I said, that ain't nothing that I just woke up one day and said, hey, we finna, you know what I'm saying? We
Right.
Yeah,
finna do this. So, you know what I'm saying? I was calling myself holding this thing down, kind of like a presidential campaign. I had people behind me. I had, people are ready to invest in ideas that, you know what I'm saying, that I could have possibly got across if, you know what I'm saying, and all of that. And it was a plan to try to help change the outlook of Louisville, you know what
Mhm.
I'm saying, and all that. It was something that I felt like, needed to be done at that time. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? At that time, I had a lot more free time on my hands than I do now, being a recruiting analyst. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Because now, what I do now, I don't have time to be the mayor. A lot of people asking me, "Am I going to run again?" You know what I'm saying? I don't have time for that. You know what I'm
right.
saying? Being a mayor, I feel like you got to be somebody that's locked in right there in the town that you
Mhm.
are at. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Now most time nowadays, I can be in California one weekend and in Orlando, Florida the next weekend. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm not
Right.
just saying that. I've done that before since I've been doing this music. I mean,
Right.
since I've been doing the
Sports.
sports stuff.
Yeah.
So you know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? But yeah, it was something that I did, man. My first cousin, Anthony Young, um, helped me out with it a lot. He wasn't my campaign manager or nothing like that, but he helped me out with it a lot. Cuz is a very good businessman. He done seen
Mhm.
a lot of business deals.
Mhm.
He done seen a lot of things happen in major cities. He got a lot of knowledge. I think that if he wasn't in the position that he was in, he would probably be at home running for mayor. You know what I'm saying? But
Mhm.
he put it in my lap. I did what I needed to do. I prepared myself the way I needed to prepare myself. And I damn near won that thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I damn near, you know what I'm saying? I damn near got my foot in the door with it. You feel me? Because I had
Right.
the people knew that I was the type of guy, I'm the type of guy from Louisville, you know, I know what's going on in the hood because
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying. My mom and them from the hood, you
Mm-hmm.
feel me? And
Mm-hmm.
but at the same time, she raised me well. So I got a lot of good sense. I know how to move. You know what I'm saying. People
Yeah.
trust me. You know what I'm saying. And I felt like people put a good trust in me, and they thought that I was gonna be able to get in that position and do
Yeah.
what I needed to do to
Mm-hmm.
help the city of Louisville, which I
Right.
was. You know what I'm saying. I still think that if I was to wake up and do it, you know what I'm saying, I still think that all the plans that I had could really help change the way of the city. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? When you look at the city of Louisville, man, uh, in my opinion, the city of Louisville only care about microeconomics, macro, whatever the one it is, but that's basically just saying like they only care about making money. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? They only care about, you know what I'm saying, things like that in Louisville, which is cool. You got to make money. The city needs to make money. But at the
Yeah.
same time, you know what I'm saying? You got places like Academy Park that's just getting neglected. It's just getting ignored. And every
Mhm.
time you say something about it, the only excuse that the cities will give us is that the kids keep tearing it up. Well, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Do something about it. You feel
Yeah.
me? Put some cameras up. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Do something. You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's something that can be done to be kept. You know what I'm saying? To keep from. Center
Right.
Ridge Park is being taken care of because it's a state park, and Friends of Dean Park, who I am a member of, take upon themselves to keep it going.
Right.
Mhm.
Academy Park is a city park, and ain't nobody taking the initiative like Friends of Dean Park to do. You know what I'm saying? Academy
Right.
Park needs to be going.
Mhm.
Uh, uh, the Louisville Housing Authority area would have never been able to take over uh, what once gave us a great basketball resource in town. Well, you say, what the hell you
Yeah.
talking about, Rion? What y'all know is Kentucky.
Right.
Mhm.
It
Right.
should
Right.
that
Right.
that basketball
Right.
court that basketball court right there should have never been been stopped and covered up for the Louisville Housing Authority to take that. That should have never happened.
Right.
I remember as
I
a
agree with
kid
you on that.
riding through, and you see 30, 40 motherfuckers standing around that goddamn Kentucky trying to get motherfucking down. You feel what
Yeah.
I'm
Mhm.
saying? This back when we
Right.
was playing a little
Right.
basketball.
Right.
You
Right.
Right.
see what
Right.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
Uh 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 all the excuses that I don't want to hear no motherfucking excuses about no goddamn small ass town like Louisville. I don't want to hear no motherfucking excuses. Them little motherfuckers might be around there getting loose, but trust me, we ain't got no thugs in Louisville like Chicago and LA and all that shit.
Right.
You fuck
Right.
around and buckle down, you goddamn you you get you a motherfucking Vernon. This some real motherfucking shit. This ain't Mayor Young talking. This
Yeah.
goddamn Rion Young talking some real shit. You get you some motherfucking old school Vernon goddamn Burgers and goddamn Walter Cobras and
Talk your
motherfucking
shit.
part-time S's on your goddamn police force and not some motherfuckers just out here kicking ass and taking names and don't give a fuck about nobody. You get some motherfuckers on there, you'll find a way. These little niggas will ease the fuck up.
Yeah, girl, me too.
They'll ease the
Yeah.
fuck up.
Yeah.
Talk
Shit.
your
Yes, sir.
shit.
Ain't
Talk
no
your
burning
shit, bro.
Burgers around that motherfucker. Ain't
Yeah.
no
Fucking
motherfucker
right.
around there that'll take that goddamn uniform off and get in the backyard with one of these little niggas and brush his ass up real quick. You see
Right.
what I'm saying?
Right. I'm
Yeah.
feeling
We
you.
ain't got none of that type of shit going on. That's what
True.
you need. See, that's what they didn't want. That's what they didn't want Mayor Young, because Mayor Young was gonna turn. I want. Oh, he kicked my son ass. Oh shit, I ain't heard a damn thing. He shouldn't be out here toting pistols at fucking 15.
Right.
Right.
Oh, you
That's
going
why he
Frank
got his
Melton
ass
on him.
whooped.
Frank Melton out of that. You
Right.
going
I
Frank
was just
Melton on him.
Yes.
I was just
Man,
fixing to say that.
I was gonna clean that motherfucker up with a smile on my motherfucking face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe
Real
that.
talk.
I believe
You
that
see what I'm
shit.
saying? And
I
that's the
believe
real
that.
shit. You can't tell me that park right there ain't supposed to stay. You can't tell me folks ain't supposed to still be able to play basketball right there, man.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Come on, man.
You gotta
Yeah.
have
Right.
that spot. You gotta have that.
Yeah.
Now, if you
Everything.
want to hoop, you got to go to Center Ridge. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Right.
You got to go to Academy Park, which hell every now and then they close up every now and then. They
Right. They
they
do.
close the motherfucker every now and then.
Absolutely.
They
Yeah.
they close Center Ridge Park in the winter.
Mm-hmm.
Come
Yeah.
on, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, man. You know what I'm saying?
Totally
Like
agree.
Hmm.
it just, you know what I'm saying? And you know, the closing of Dean Park in the winter, that's a county thing. So that wasn't nothing that I would have been having control of anyway. But you
Right.
know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, man, it's a lot of things that I've seen a different way. You're gonna look at things a different way. You know what I'm saying? Louisville is a majority black town.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You
Right.
feel me? Most of the citizens in the city of Louisville are black. You feel me? The town should be able to celebrate itself in a black way.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I mean, I don't know. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna go too deep in it because you know what I'm saying. I work for
Right.
CBS and Paramount now, so I don't
Yeah.
need to be hitting on too many black and white and green and yellow conversations.
Right. And I feel you on that, bro. But you said some real shit though. You
Yeah.
said real shit.
Yeah.
And
And I,
I definitely want to tell you how much I'm proud of you, and I know these guys are proud of you, man, for what you've been trying to do.
Yeah.
Right.
Especially running for that. Mayor seat, man. And that shit was that was awesome, bro. And I'm proud of you, man. That's why we got
Yeah,
you here today, man, to give you your flowers,
yeah,
man, because you doing
Right.
so much. And
yeah.
definitely want to recognize you on that.
No doubt,
Definitely
no
want to
doubt.
recognize you, bro. Gotta
Appreciate
give
that.
it to you. Gotta give it to you, man. All right, man.
If I
Go ahead.
can interject real quick,
Go ahead.
okay. We also got to recognize geographically where Louisville, Mississippi is located. Man, it that Louisville could be another Starkville. It could be because you got so many major highways that crossroad in Louisville: 14,
Fucking right.
25,
Yeah.
397,
Yeah.
25,
Mhm.
15. I may have said it already, but
Right.
there's so much activity that cross in that area. So if they really was about really making some money, oh, it's out there. It's out
Yeah.
there.
No
It's out
doubt.
there.
But
Yeah, yeah.
so let's understand that.
Louisville could easily be another Kosciuszko, because a lot of people don't realize Kosciuszko is a nice moving town.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's
uh,
growing.
Louisville could easily be another Boonville.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? Boonville, they done opened up a smoke shop in Boonville. I know that sound ignorant to say, but I'm just saying, like, clearly they got some money to spend if they open
Right.
up a Spring Street cigar shop in Boonville. You see what I'm
Right.
saying? Louisville could
Yeah.
easily be there. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You dress that highway up. You know what I'm saying? Bring some more business
yeah,
into the town and stuff like that.
Right.
So yeah, man, the town could easily have another cool spot out of Louisville, Mississippi, if
Yeah.
the
yeah.
if the powers that be really wanted it to happen.
Fucking
Right.
Right.
right, man. Fucking
Yeah,
right. We could
yeah,
get real deep into this shit, man.
yeah,
But
yeah,
you know,
yeah,
we really could. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You you said
yeah,
some real shit, bro.
And when
yeah.
I say powers that be, I ain't talking about the people that the people that they try to claim got a hold on Louisville. Nah, that ain't what I'm talking about. I'm talking
Mhm.
about that if the motherfuckers with money around the crib put their money together and try to make some shit happen and really put some ideas together, some shit could really go down around that motherfucker.
Fucking right.
Yeah.
Fucking right. I
Right.
totally
No
agree.
doubt, no doubt.
Totally agree, man.
Yeah.
All right, man. We're gonna take a quick break and we're gonna come back and talk more with my man, Rion Young. We're gonna talk about the sports part of your life too, man. How you got it going with sports and shit, man. So stay tuned, y'all. We'll be back. 30 seconds. More of the Jock Johnson podcast. Stay tuned. All right, y'all. We are back. More of the Jock Johnson podcast. Got the homie Rion Young in this motherfucker.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, we talk
Hey,
some real
Jay.
shit today, man.
Salute.
Today is my guy's day, man. This is his show. Show is on him today. So, we fixing to get into the sports, man. How you got tied into sports and all, and man, I'm seeing you moving, bro. I'm seeing you moving, man. You're doing some great things with sports.
Right.
Um, you've doing a number of things. From being an analyst to man, you traveling, you doing all kinds of shit, man. And I like to see that, man. We all like to see that. So we definitely gonna have continue to have our support behind you, and I know you got a great following. So tell us a little bit about Mississippi High School uh, sports page. Tell us a little bit about that, man.
Yeah, man. So a guy named Kenneth Vaughn from down in Heidelberg, Mississippi, is the guy that originally started the group. I can't think of what the name of the group was at the time, but
Mhm.
he is the guy that originally started the group, you know what I'm saying, and got it going. And
Mhm.
one day I woke up and me and Kentrail, and he had made me and Kentrail Anders admins, well, moderators of the group. And he eventually made us admins of the group, man. And we just uh one day I came in there and I was like, the North is gonna win all the state title games, because it was around the state championship time when I
Mhm.
first noticed that I was in the group.
Mhm.
And when I did that, the group was just uh Louisville beats Starkville, such and such and such and such. West Point, you
Mhm.
know what I'm saying? It was a place for people to report scores. It was a place for people to come check scores and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Me and Kentrail gave the group personality. We the
Mhm.
ones that we took it from just reporting your scores to your school ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? My school the best. You feel me?
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? I took it to that.
Yeah.
And that right there took off. It took off. It blew up fast, man. We started gaining 1,000 members a week in that group. In a
Wow.
year time, the group went from like 1,800 people to 52,000 members
Mhm.
to 102,000 that it had before the group got deleted. You know what I'm saying? You know, the original group got deleted. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Then we started
Yeah.
another group. It ended up having 10,000 members and it got deleted again because, we didn't realize that the intellectual property from the fake spam accounts was getting us neglected. You know what
Yeah.
I'm
Right.
saying? But even now, I just checked today. I got in there today. We just made it to 8,000 members today. You
That's
know what I'm
good.
saying? So we already back damn near at 10,000. You feel me? After losing two groups. You see what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Because
Right.
everybody in the state of Mississippi know that we the source to come to find out what's going on when it comes to Mississippi football. And we
Right.
eventually trying to get it to all sports, period. But right now, I know for sure when it comes to Mississippi football, Mississippi High School Sports Page got this shit on lock. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt. No doubt. No
And
doubt.
yeah, that's how and it started from there. And I started rebranding it. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Me and the guys started rebranding it. You know what I'm saying? We got guys like Rick Chuck Edwards,
Mhm.
Boomer Daly, Vino Swanigan, Chanel Richardson, Cooper Sanders, uh, uh, Lawrence Hopkins, Christina Young. All of them are moderators in the group that help me run the group every day. I probably done forgot somebody. D. Sanders from Knoxville County. You know what I'm saying? All of these are people that if the group ever blow up and get rich, they probably don't even know it. They probably sitting around every day going to work, thinking everything all good, but they don't realize if we ever goddamn become a multi-million dollar company, all my moderators and shit like that, you feel me?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
have some big time positions for them. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? One day
Yeah.
when we get this
Right.
thing right. But you know what I'm saying? Them people I just named, they are the people that help me run the group on a daily basis. You know what
No
I'm
doubt.
saying?
Right.
Yeah, like I said, the people that I just named, they help me run the group on a daily basis. You feel
Mhm.
me? You know what I'm saying? But as far as like the branding and all the plans that you see, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
As for right now, until Trail, get to where he can move, like most of the stuff that you see that goes on, I'm the one that kind of come up with the creative content and all of that you see on the podcast. That we do on Super Sundays, and during the season we do Trail Talk Thursdays. You know what I'm saying? So I just tried to find a good way to rebrand it. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
We took, like I said, we took it from it being just a place to report scores to actually having some personality.
Yeah.
Right. No
That,
doubt. No doubt.
that shit is dope, bro. That shit is fire, man. Like I just said, man, I love what you're doing, man. Now tell us a little bit about Prep Red Zone. You're an analyst for Prep Red Zone.
Okay, so you know what I'm saying, I'm an analyst for Prep Red Zone as well as Mississippi State 24/7 Sports via Mississippi State. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So yeah,
Mhm.
all
Do
that
that,
came
cuz.
from the group.
Do that.
All that came from the group, man. You know what I'm saying? So Prep Red Zone got to me first. You feel me? Prep Red Zone came to me. They realized I was connected to all the kids around the state. So once they seen it, they wanted me to be able to write for them because they also seen that I actually know talent. They seen that I know how to evaluate football players and stuff like that. And
Mhm.
Do
uh,
it, boy.
so I started writing. You know what I'm saying? I started writing on the kids and stuff like that. And I think my first check with them was maybe $300-400. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna tell y'all what it is today, but you know what I'm saying? It's a little better than, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's a little better
Right.
than, you
yeah.
know what I'm saying, $300-400. You know what I'm saying? And but as far as 24/7, you know, I didn't know nothing about that. I didn't care for that. You know, I just wanted to work at Taylor's. I was at Dollar General trying to get back on. I mean, I was at AutoZone, a manager at AutoZone making $14 an hour, bringing home $1,700 a month, trying to get back to Taylor's. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But I eventually found out that, you know, you had guys at Mississippi State, you know, you had writers making $60,000-70,000 a year, $100,000-150,000 a year. So once I realized that, you know what I'm saying, it changed my mindset a little bit, and it
Right.
made me go from, you know what I'm saying. That's when I started to realize, okay, yeah, I'm gonna do this full time. So once I said that I could match my uh monthly salary that I was bringing home from AutoZone doing the sports, that's when I woke up, you know what I'm saying? I was like, whenever I did that, I was gonna quit, you know what I'm saying, AutoZone. And that's what I did, man, you know what I'm saying? It took off for me, it worked out for me, you know what I'm saying? And also too, you know what I'm saying, before I got into the thing with 24/7, you know, I was helping kids get scholarships. So you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? College coaches follow me on Twitter. I mean, not scholarships, but offers, because you know what I'm saying. They don't turn into no scholarship until you put your pen on the paper and it go all the way right. That's one thing kids need to know. Just because you got an offer don't mean that's a, you know what I'm saying, certified
Right.
Right.
scholarship.
Right.
They got to be
Right.
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 official first. But you know, as far as like the offer, you know what I'm saying, I was helping kids get offers because you know college coaches started to realize like, damn, this country ass nigga named Rion from Louisville, Mississippi, know a little something. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
Right.
uh, in January of 2022, uh, Will Hall, Bobby Hall's son, you know,
Son,
Bobby
yeah.
Hall won the state championship
Right.
in
Right. Right.
Louisville in 91. His son is the head coach at Southern Miss. So
Right.
he
Right.
texted me one day. He texted me one day and asked me um to give him my Twitter page. You know what I'm saying? At the time, I didn't, you know, like I said, I'm fresh to the recruiting game. So I didn't realize, you know, a lot of recruiting go on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
that's where you keep up with football recruiting, basketball recruiting, all that type of shit on Twitter. So at the time, you know what I'm saying, I'm still, you know, my name's still Matt Corleone 74 on that motherfucker to this day. But I'm every bit of Matt Corleone 74 on my motherfucking Twitter page. So I had to go clean that motherfucker up. You know what I'm saying? And at the time I had 938 followers.
Yeah.
Right now, today, I'm sitting somewhere around 29,000 if I ain't got 30,000. So
Man.
I got,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
We
just
got.
looked at it.
Yeah.
Do
You know what
that,
I'm saying?
Right.
cuz.
Yeah.
Do that.
So
Right.
All of that.
in 2 years, I gained over 28,000 followers on Twitter. You feel me?
Crazy.
So that lets you know alone right there that motherfuckers know, like, oh yeah, that nigga know what he got going on. And most of them are like college kids. Most of them are college football coaches and shit. And they know that I know talent. So they follow me. So you know what I'm saying? I got there, you know, like Caleb Cunningham that just committed to Alabama. You know what I'm saying? He was one of the first kids that I was letting people know, hey, this kid right here different. He ain't just a regular kid. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And that's how like the big time guys like as far as the D1, like the guys like that like the D1 shit, like Rivals, and because you know I was with Rivals, I was with Bulldog Blitz with them at first, and then I left them and went to 24/7, who I'm with now. You feel me? So yeah, that's how that whole journey hit right there.
Man, bro, you done made some moves, man. You done made some noble
Yeah,
moves,
Right.
man.
yeah. I
And
think I think the sports shit might gonna be my last ride though. You know, I want the
yeah,
sports. I want the sports to be able to take me from being
Yeah.
just you know, so I want the sports to be able to let me get back into all the shit that I really want to do, which is entertainment. You feel me?
right,
Like, you know, I want
right.
to be an entertainer, you know what I'm saying? I love entertainment. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna let you know what I'm saying? I think I'm gonna let people when people see me on the podcast, you know what I'm saying? They're just like right now, you know, I'm having a normal conversation with you right now, you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying, talking how I talk. But you know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to be, you know what I'm saying? Everybody know what we do. You know, you gotta, you know what I'm saying, you got a Jock Johnson, the
Yeah.
podcaster, then you got Jock Johnson. So, you know, I might be, you
right.
know, I might be right here today talking to y'all like this now. But
Yeah.
tomorrow, you know what I'm saying? I'll be,
That's
man, what's
right.
going on, everybody? How y'all doing? It's Rion Young from Mississippi High School Sports Page. Glad to see
Right.
y'all out there, man. If you want to call in and holler at us right now, man, you know what I'm saying? So, like,
Yeah.
you know, you
Yeah,
see how fast the switch is, you know what I'm
It's
saying, right
like a
there.
yeah,
So,
pin drop.
you
right.
Yeah.
you know what I'm
That's what
saying?
I'm talking about.
I want folks to be able to see that, you know what I'm
Yeah,
Right.
saying? Or for me
Right.
to sit here right now and goddamn, my baby ain't in here, but I can look to the right. Hey, boy, you don't sit your motherfucker. I just told you to go sit your motherfucking ass down. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like type shit
Right.
to
yeah,
just throw them up for, cause hell, I can act too. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
Yeah.
I ain't never
Oh,
been
I
in a
know how
movie.
you.
I ain't never
Yeah.
been in a movie. I ain't never goddamn did that shit. But if you go watch my TikToks, you know what I'm saying? I can motherfucking
Yeah.
act right now. I ain't
Right.
Do
saying I can
it,
goddamn
cuz.
read. You feel me? So shit, you know,
Right.
I want motherfuckers to see this shit from the coast. So shit, you
yeah,
know what I'm
Right.
saying? You never know. I might fuck around and drop another album one day. You feel me?
yeah,
But I know for sure I want motherfuckers to see, you know what I'm saying? I'm an entertainer through this shit that I'm doing right now, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because I definitely plan on trying to get into some movies and all that shit soon, you know what I'm saying? You know, we got two young ladies from around the crib that's
mm,
doing their thing, you know what I'm saying? Me, I'm the type of person I don't see things and start it on my own, you know what I'm saying? If I see somebody in a lane, you know, that I think I want to get in, I'm gonna come to that person. So I've been trying to get with them about, you know what I'm saying, coming up, you know, helping me do a movie and
yeah,
all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? But
Right.
like, yeah, I think this is my last ride right here, man. You know, so I think the sports thing is, you know, my calling that got me going where I need to be.
yeah,
Right.
Oh, you said that, cuz. Let me say this. Don't forget about Jeremy Flipper Gill, bro. That he doing movies too.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
That's
for
my
Right.
sure,
boy.
for sure, for sure. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's
I
my
forgot about
nephew.
Flip.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
forgot
yeah.
Flip.
Flip
I
doing
forgot
some
about
big
Flip.
things
Yeah,
too.
for
And
sure.
he coming up next weekend on our show. So
Yeah, I forgot
he
about
coming
Flip.
up
Yeah,
next
for sure.
weekend.
no
Yeah,
doubt.
but cuz you a bad boy though. And I want to say this to you. Uh, the way you came, I tell anybody.
Right.
Cuz came on this mother like he finna do a roasting session out of Memphis.
Yeah.
If you ever seen the roasting sessions on Facebook, social media,
Yeah,
hey, he ain't playing no game because we trying to get back to
Right.
them hot fish sandwich days.
yeah, for sure,
Right.
for
Hey, we
sure.
trying to get, we trying to get back to my hot fish sandwiches,
Right.
but
That's right.
that's when
Yeah,
love was real. That's when love was
yeah,
real, real.
Yeah.
All
yeah.
right, I'm done.
Shout, shout out to old Willie. Shout out to my guy D'Angelo Willis, man.
Oh, but hey, you
Yeah.
said I
Hey,
just saw a hot
hey,
fish sandwich. That's all.
yeah, yeah. You better stay out that goddamn fish grease. That shit hot.
Yeah.
You
You
better
get
know who
burnt. You
fish
get
grease you
burnt.
dipping in.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh man, that
I just want a fish sandwich.
definitely glad to bring you on this motherfucker, man. Because hey, like I told you from the jump, man, this is you. This is your show today, man.
Yeah.
You come on, be yourself, man.
Yeah.
That's all I know how to do is be myself. So just be yourself. Continue to do what you're doing, and we're definitely going to continue to support you, man. Definitely going to
All right,
continue to support you.
for
So,
sure, man. I
so,
appreciate y'all guys having me on today, man.
so yeah, the sponsorship, man. Let's talk about that a little bit before we get out of here, man.
Okay.
Yeah, like I said, man, you know what I'm saying? You know, when it's, you know, this is something I do before the season just to give people a chance to come on in and get that you know, $100 one time payment before August 15th. Cause you know, once the season starts, you know, things get a little hot. You know what I'm saying? We liable to have 400-500 people watching at one time. So you know what I'm
Right.
saying? By the time the season start, you know, we try to get at least $100 a month. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Versus just, you know, a one time payment of $100. You know
Hmm.
what I'm saying? So yeah, like I said, bro, you know, we probably got one of the hottest podcasts in the Mississippi in the state of Mississippi. So you know
Hmm.
what I'm
All right.
saying? You know, it's an opportunity to put your business out there. It's an opportunity to let people know what you're doing. You feel me? I think
Yeah.
it's $100 well invested. You feel me? Because people
Right.
gonna know what you got going on. They're gonna be able to gravitate to whatever you're doing.
Hmm.
Um, if you pay that $100, you know what I'm saying? We don't mind you dropping the links to whatever you need to drop while we going live, you know,
Right.
all that type of shit. Anything that'll help you, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, it's just, you know, it's a great it's way more than $100.
Right.
As far as the
Yeah.
following we
No
got, as
doubt.
far as the
No
Right.
doubt.
following we got, it's worth way more than $100, especially with all the different shit that we give you. You know what I'm saying? You know
Right.
what I'm saying? We put your logo up. You know what I'm saying? We go live every week. We
Right.
go live every week. When the football season start, we'll be going live twice a week. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? It's well worth $100 one time payment. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Once the football season started, we got pictures. You know, I put all the logos we had. We'll put them all together in one box. And
Right.
every time we do a picture, you know, all the logos will be on the bottom of the football pictures and shit that we use from the season that we put out there. And people will be able to see, oh damn, you know what I'm saying? They are sponsored Mississippi High School sports page. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? The videos we do and all of that.
Right.
That's what's up,
Yeah.
man. That's what's up, bro. Man, I just want to tell you, man, how much I appreciate you coming on the show and chopping it up with us. Uh,
Yeah.
For sure.
and hey, like I said, man, continue striving, doing what you're doing.
Right.
Uh, we're definitely supportive of you. Um, and hey, continue to be you. Continue to be you, man. Don't
Right.
change up. And I
For
know
sure.
that's not gonna happen. So yeah. With
Hey,
that being
I
said,
want to drop something before you get out of here, right quick.
yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. The floor is
I
yours,
like
man.
to see stuff. I like, a lot of times people see what they see in the end, or when it's
Yeah.
to the point to where they like it, when it's shining. But
Yeah.
I remember Rion working in Bernard Barbershop, sweeping up hair, carrying on with the guys about, and he was young, he's younger than me. So I'm sitting there waiting on cut. Might have one of my sons with me waiting on cut. And he's working. You see a young guy that's working. I say this because a lot of young people ain't really worried about working anymore
Right.
because
Talk
they
that talk.
getting everything. So you got a young man in there working. And so out of everything that I've seen him do, he hasn't been scared to put in the work. If you put in the
Mhm.
Man.
work, the rest gonna come with it. So
Right.
he's
Yeah.
working in the barbershop. That's grinding for his change. You could sit at home and wait on what the parents give you, but he was already up there working, making connections with people, older people in the community. You know what I mean? So what he doing is not no surprise because this is what he's been doing since he was a kid. When you think about it, like when
Yeah.
I'm sitting in there again, I'm already grown. He a
Mhm.
few years younger than me, so it was like a kid working. You know what I mean? And so what I see him doing now, and you weren't scared to talk to nobody back then. So what I'm seeing now is just a further fruition of what was already in you. So yeah,
Yes,
man,
sir.
keep going, dog, and yeah, keep going, dog.
I
That's
Yes,
all.
appreciate
sir.
that, man.
Yes, sir.
And
That's,
I ain't
hey,
got to
see
get,
that?
I ain't
Yes,
got to be
sir.
getting a check from you to say that. But I mean, you can see something in another man and be like, you know what, dog, that's nice. I like how you move.
Yeah.
You ain't scared to move. That's one thing. You're not scared to be a risk taker.
Yep.
You had some
Yeah,
setbacks like people
I
have in
first
life.
started working at the barbershop when I was like 11 or 12 years
That's
old.
fine.
You
That's
know
what
what
I'm
I'm
saying.
saying?
But see, that say a lot about you. I
Twenty
started
Yeah.
dollars
working
every
like that.
Saturday and a free haircut.
There you go.
Yeah.
But see that you wasn't scared to earn that. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. You
Yeah.
weren't looking for nothing given.
Yeah.
So just like
No
everything
doubt.
you're doing, people coming to you and putting offers, but it's you putting in the work, you creating that gravitational pull, just doing what you do. So everything's coming to you, but your God given talent is what's drawing people. So I,
Hmm.
I
I
Mhm.
appreciate that, man.
respect, dog. Respect.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say something too on this brother, man. Like we family, but Cuz told me, he say his mama told him way back when he's young, you got something special, man. You got some, and he do,
He
Right.
do.
like he do. So, cuz like I said,
It's
this
proven.
ain't trying to. I'm not trying to. Uh, I'm not trying to be just like overzealous with nothing. I'm just telling you, bro. Just from I'm an empathetic person, so I feel energy. Dude,
Mhm.
you got that energy, man. Dude, keep doing what you're doing because you changing lives and you care about people, man. Like we
Yeah.
have fun and we joke. And I don't know too many, dude. If I had to go through a roasting session and I had to bring somebody in that could vouch for me, it's gonna be for you. It's gonna be you, cause, hey, Rio,
There you go, toe to toe. You
dude,
say it.
dude is cuz on another level. When it comes to that, he's like, hey, he on another level. Come on with it, man.
Right.
Come on with
Yeah.
it, man.
He really down. He
Yeah.
mean it.
So, like I said, that's why I say he like one of the Memphis guys out on the roasting session. But
Yeah.
he got that thing, man.
Hmm.
Cause this is what it is. But we not sugarcoat nothing, man. Keep
Hmm.
doing what you're doing, bro. because when you get fear behind you, we talked about that earlier. When you get fear behind you and what somebody think about you and what somebody say, that's where you really. That's where the mayonnaise meet the mustard, bro. That's where you really meet the road.
Mm-hmm.
So, man, just keep driving, bro, because you got something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You got something,
Appreciate it,
cuz.
man. I got you.
no
Yes,
doubt.
sir.
And like I said earlier, man, we definitely gonna continue to support you, bro. Hey,
Right.
you home team, man. You home
Yeah,
team. You keep doing what you're doing.
Right.
yeah.
Man, just and to see you when you ran for mayor, man, that shit really it
Big
really
dog.
meant a lot, man. That
Big
shit
dog
meant a
stuff.
lot.
Yeah.
That was
Man, it's
big
people
time,
that's
bro.
older than him that didn't do that. I'm sorry.
No,
Right.
no,
But yeah.
no, no,
It's
they
people.
didn't.
It's people that's older than him that want to do it. But it takes something. You got to have something in you, bro, to say I'm gonna
It's
go
in him.
against the grain.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
It's in him. It's in
Yeah.
him,
They
bro.
not like us.
Not like
There
us.
it
for
is.
Seriously,
sure.
seriously,
For
man.
sure.
Seriously. So, bro, man, you keep doing your thing, man.
Yeah.
Um, and you're always welcome on the podcast, man. I want you to
Oh
know
yeah,
that. You're always
oh
a
yeah,
part of the podcast, man. You're welcome here. Your home team, man. Your home
for sure.
team.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
And we're
sir.
gonna continue to support you, man. Keep doing what you're doing. We'll connect again real soon.
Right.
And hey, that's gonna wrap it up, man. Appreciate you coming on the show, bro.
Oh
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
Y'all take it
Thank you,
easy,
guys.
man.
You too, Rion.
Yeah.
All right, so
Yeah.
before we get out of here, man, for anybody that hadn't checked out the podcast, y'all check it out. Don't
Right.
cost you nothing to subscribe to the channel.
Mhm.
Right.
Hey, check us out, man. We're here. We're gonna keep moving. We're gonna keep moving like we've been moving. And hey, you're gonna see a lot of more people on here too. You don't be surprised of the people you gonna see come on this show. So
Mhm.
that's gonna wrap it up for us
Right.
right here from Studio 808, Jock Johnson Podcast. Hey, we out of here, y'all. Peace.